grab your dinner, drink it, grab your beer and eat it. We're going green flag racing tonight. The 05 car getting a great jump on the outside over that 18 car, but it's not going to matter much. That 18 car on the inside clears the 05 on the exit of turn 2.
Wow, that was a bold move by Mobley, way up on the outside. Now he's got Collier to the inside. Move Collier up to P2. No, Mobley comes back at him going into turn 1.
We just saw a 3 wide. Oh, we got contact. The 02 car gets turned by the 05. That's Mobley getting into the left rear corner of Rob Collier. They're coming out of turn 2. The caution is out. Going to be the real winner here going into turn 1. The 05 or 06, excuse me, on the inside of the 15. The 15's really just dropping like a rock. He cannot stand to stay on the outside of this racetrack. He's got to get inside to hold his position at least and try to make up some ground. He's back to P9 now.
Oh yeah, he's really fighting that car. As now we're looking at the 23 car newcomer, Patrick Dubronsky here running 4th, trying to hold off Spicy Bryce Saucier here, who's all over his bumper.
Yeah, the 4 car does look a little bit quicker. He is about a 10th quicker a lap than the 23 right now, so it's only a matter of time he's going to reel him back in. We are just now getting onto lap 14 with the leaders, so, you know, he's still got a little bit more time to do what he wants to do, but going into turn 3 now, the 4 car is just ever... Oh, we got a big...
Oh, your leader's around.
A battle for the lead? Oh, a little bit of contact with the 05 coming off of turn 2. The 29 gets involved a little bit as well. Getting a little bit of contact with the 18 car. The 23 car we know is just a little bit slower at the moment than the 4 car. The 4 car doing everything he can to try to get by this 23 car as we now see a gap opening up between 2nd and 3rd. The 4 car of Bryce Saucier, he's getting a little impatient. He's got Taylor Otten behind him. So we'll see what Taylor can do coming off. Oh, as he gets sideways coming off the corner. Oh, we're rolling.
That's Steven Haldane.
Get a little loose. Looks like he's a little loose on the entrance, too. Got a little help from the 98. Taking a tumble.
Are my eyes deceiving me? Has Collier driven himself all the way back up to the top 5? Here comes Showtime. He's moving his way to the front.
Absolutely. Another great, spectacular drive by that 02 car who just continues to show it race after race. He is the man, Showtime, coming up here to try to win this race.
Mayhew Jr. has kind of got a little bit of a gap, keeping it pretty even there with Mobley as we got a caution on the track. Oh, it's your leaders. Your leaders are around.
Oh, wow. I completely missed that.
Oh, Mayhew's in it.
Oh, the 18 car is already in the middle of the track. Pit lane, and the 05 leading the field to green with the green flag out. He gets another great start as we now see the 4 car in the inside of the 23. Now the 4 car finally gets around the 23 coming off of turn 2. But watch the crossover. Here comes the crossover going into turn 3. And they make contact, the 23 and the 4. The 4 goes down pit road. Oh, what happened to the 05?
My goodness, this race is getting flipped all up on its head here.
The 23 slams the door shut right in front of the 02 car's face. Nothing that the 02 can do about it. He relents and lets the position stay with the 23. But coming off of turn 4 now, we see that 02 car really strong. Not being able to get a run this time by, but we'll see what he can do going down the back straightaway.
Oh, he draws right up to his bumper, but don't look now. Closing in 4th is the guy Mobley, and the 05 closing in on this battle is now Showtime goes to the bottom again going into 1. He's going to get right to the inside. Dubronsky leaves a lot of bottom open side by side down the back.
Again, oh, the 23 shuts the door, but the 02 gets into him. The 05 slams into the 02 and grits a little bit of damage there. We'll see who's leading this race. What a crazy sequence of events that we're seeing here.
Wow, Mobley got a great run off that corner. He's going to stay right behind Collier. He's going to get a great drive, almost makes contact with all. He takes it to the bottom. Showtime leaves him a lot of room. Here comes Mobley. Contact.
There's a huge bit of contact right there. Coming off of turn 2, the 05 car doing everything he can to get the 02 upset. It's not working that well. The 02 making the outside work. We were just talking about this, Jay, but the 02 is going to try and prevail on the outside. He does a crossover move going into turn 3. He stuffs it in deep.
Here comes Collier back at Mobley. He doesn't make it happen. Does he send it back in here in turns 1? Looks like he's not going to be able to. New leader, Mobley now. Yes, we got a battle here for third. Bryce versus Haldane. It looks like Haldane might hang on to it. Back to the leader, Mobley, coming off of turn 4 to take race number 1 here at Southern National.
Hey, Riley, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Sorry about that. Yeah, I got a copy.
All right, we got your race 1 winner here tonight, the 05 car of Riley Mobley. First off, congratulations. You make it 3 in a row. Tell us a little bit about your race. What'd you have to overcome? We saw you... Actually, I do have a very specific question. What happened there at the end when you got relegated all the way to the back there?
We miscalculated our fuel numbers, and we were going to run out of fuel. So we came back down, put 2 gallons of fuel in it, and then just got really aggressive.
So, you got your fuel wrong. You put some more fuel in it. You go all the way to the back.
Got set up right.
And you drive all the way to the front. Unbelievable! That is just an unbelievable showcase of driving that you just did right there. Crazy. Tell us, though, maybe how did you get that done? Just tell us what you had to overcome driving through the field like that.
Really just passing on the bottom. It was really hard to get the move done. I was lucky that the 02 kind of messed up on the top. Gave me the room to run. And we just made it through the field. I don't know how I did it. I didn't really expect to.
Well, fortunately, unfortunately maybe, you have to do it again now with the second Twin 50 with the field being inverted. So is your strategy any different than what we saw in the first race on what you're going to try and do in the second race?
It's the same besides the fact we're going to add more fuel.
Okay.
We're gonna start with more fuel.
Hey, that's a pretty good strategy if you ask me. But, great job on that first Twin 50. Jay, do you have anything for Riley?
Yeah, just talk about that battle there with Rob late. Did you think that you had enough to get him? Obviously, you did get it done, but what were you thinking during that battle?
I think I did have enough to get it done. It was just a matter of it being so hard to battle the top because the top would just get the run out the corner. You had to somehow just make them misdrive the exit and just squeeze them out. I was fortunate that the 02 got loose on the top of turn 3, kind of gave me the lane, and he kind of almost spun himself and it gave me the lane to just run.
Alrighty, well, last question. Who do you have to thank for your win here, making it 3 in a row?
I've got to thank the 2 idiots in the room next to me. They've been cheering me on. My best friends showed up for this race in person. Yeah. They're here. I got to thank 83 Racing, my buddy Pat Dorbransky, the guy who's running first for a little bit.
Heck yeah.
Friend of mine, helped me make races. Zach Bates, the number 1 car, great friend of mine. And you guys have always been awesome broadcasters since I've been here. Keep up the good work. What keeps me coming back.
Awesome. Hey, we're very thankful for those kind words. So thank you for that. I hope you come back nonetheless and continue to put on this great content that we get to broadcast to everybody. So thank you for that. And Riley, good luck in the next Twin 50, and we'll see you soon.
See ya. Hopefully after this race, I'll see you again.
Yep, exactly. Here we got green flag in the air, the 29 and the 18 still side by side coming across the start-finish line. Going into turn 1 now, the 18 on the bottom side. He overpowers and overcomes coming off of turn 1. He is the leader of your race with the 29 still on the outside of the 15, but his P2 at the moment. The 15 fighting real hard on the inside to try to take that position away.
Wow, this is a great battle. As we see the 09 around, that's Steven Doughton. There's a caution.
Taking control of the lead with the 29 on the outside of the 15. The 15 possibly get a little loose, but the 29 makes a little contact. As we see in the back, we got a lot of carnage looking like it's happening with that 1 car of Zach Bates. He's getting into the wall coming off the corner. They straighten it out, but going back up to the front here. Oh, the 923 gets into the 15.
Oh.
The 05 is around as well. Yeah, these guys are going side by side. We see the 39 grab a little bit of wall there. Now going through 1 and 2, still side by side. These cars are very evenly matched with speed. This creates some great racing as we see the 02 there as well. The 05 is all the way in the back. He won last twin. We'll see what he can do to get around this. So we go 3 wide for a brief second there with the 02 car.
Wow, Haldane got a little sideways. He follows in behind Collier. He's going to try and follow him through. As now Mobley's behind Javone Thompson there on the outside. He's got to try and find a way around as he's stuck back here in traffic. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a matter of time before Showtime got to the front. Here he is. He moves into 4th past Jonathan Golden here. Now he sets his eyes on Dabrowski in 3rd. Is Golden sideways? Oh, and they save it. What a job by these drivers.
Wow. As the 29 and 18 go side by side off of turn 2 now.
Oh, we got carnage. It looked like someone threw a banana peel onto the track. We had cars sliding everywhere.
Just a big old accordion effect there. The 86 takes it 3 wide into turn 1. This is not... Oh, the 09 gets loose off of turn 2 and turns the...
Yeah, all 3 of these cars are extremely fast, and they're staying close in touch with each other, as now Morris is kind of controlling the race. That's what he does best. We've seen it before. He can control a race so well, as now Mobley is getting pressured by Mayhew Jr. now. As he gets a little sideways, that's going to open the door for Mayhew. He takes it to the bottom. What a move! Power move by Mayhew Jr.
And that puts the 29 in P2, but don't hold your breath just yet. The 05 looking like he might do a crossover coming down the front straightaway, but it's not going to be enough. The 29 holding on to 2nd place as we speak. But going into turn 1, he's going to have the preferred line. He's going to clear the 29 as we now see the 29 and 05 side by side going into turn 3 now. The 05 trying to pull it off, coming off of turn 4. He won't be able to get it done. He gets turned.
Oh my goodness.
And here comes the 39 car. The 39 car's got a whole head of steam right now on the outside of that 23 car of Patrick Dabrowski. Oh,
wow, what a move by Haldane up on the outside of Dabrowski here. Still side by side. Haldane is just not going to give up. He is digging for that podium.
He's making it work. That's the first time we've seen it all night long. That 39 car making that outside lane work. He might complete the pass. Going into turn 3 now. The 23 only has a quarter on him. But coming off of turn 4 now, we'll see the 39 get a great run going down the front straightaway. He does clear them into turn 1.
Yeah, the Dega boys tend to go here in race number 2 at South National. Mayhew Jr. all over the bumper of Morris. This is going to get exciting. Here we go.
Now coming off of turn 2, we see the 18 run his normal line. The 29 trying to find grip wherever he can go to get a run down the straightaway. We'll see what he does off of turn. Oh, he gets loose. He spins out.
No!
Caution out. Now the pace truck pulls off. It is going to be green flag. Green flag is in the air. The 39 getting a pretty decent start on the 18, but not being able to get underneath him. He's going to have to make something happen in these next few laps in order to have a chance at winning this race.
As here we come off of 4, Morris coming to get the white flag this time by the final lap of the race. Can he hang on? As now we got a battle for 2nd. Dabrowski to the inside of Haldane as Haldane has a problem. Oh, contact between Javone and Rob Collier. And coming off of 4 this time, your winner, Morris, in the race number 2 here at Southern National. Taking his 2nd win of the season in the National Tour.
James, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
James, my golly, you did it again. Come out here. You lead flag to flag, putting on an absolute dominant performance like what you've shown that you could do before in that 18 car. Just tell us a little bit about maybe a little bit of strategy that you were just playing. Maybe, you know, a little bit of a restart strategy you might have been doing there, or, you know, because on your restarts, you were just so dominant. So just tell us a little bit about it.
Well, you know, I'm coming into this season and, you know, knowing we had a restart in the past, I've struggled with restarts. and if I'm doing, league or officials, I struggled. So I took upon myself to sit down with some really good drivers, really good teammates at EPI and with my team Fatal to work with me to help me get better because I was, you think if you're doing something right and then you get beat by like just straight up beat. And I worked really hard on it. I got to thank Scott Mayhew and Jonathan Golden and Kenneth Colson and Taylor for just sitting there and be like in practice. All right, can we do this and do this? And they're like, ugh, I'm like we got to work on this. I said no, but I need practice. This is important. I knew that I couldn't just take off fast every restart, so I had to mix it up. And I knew once I can get it play that little bit of restart my game. And then once I did those last couple, late ones and then go quick, and then they wouldn't even know what to come. So if I knew I could get that to work, I knew I'd be all right. But I can't think enough for that team to sit there and listen to me for a couple hours at a time doing that.
Well, all that practice really did pay off. I mean, you were just bar none on your restarts tonight. And regardless of your race speed, which was extremely fast, by the way, those restarts really just propelled that 18 car into a different level where you were able to defend and be fast at the same time. And really, you didn't really have to worry about it. Nobody else could match your restart speed there. So all that practice you put in really showed tonight. You got the job done. Did it just a flag to flag race win here is almost unheard of. I mean, you're really setting the bar really high here with your driving abilities. That's what I have. Jay, what do you got?
Yeah, what was the battle like there with Scott? You guys seemed to have a great battle going on, kept your cars up front, kept the track position, and you guys were battling it out. Did you think he had anything for you there before his trouble?
Yes, he did actually. He was actually a little bit better than me, because I don't know if y'all remember I forgot which caution it was when we all stacked up on the coming out of turn 2. My own driver wasn't paying attention and came up, pow, ran into the back of me.
Yeah.
And I was worried, so I was like, you know what? There's no point to go down pit road because once you get out of the track position, you're done. So, but he was actually faster than me on that latter portion of the race. He had a little bit better handle in car. Granted, that first race, we were out to lunch. We missed on adjustments, and going into the second race, I mean, and before that race was over, we were sitting on pit road because our cars were done. We were sitting there going through, all right, we go and look at the cars, see what the car is doing, if it's hitting, if it's not, we're stepping, we analyze each car. And we saw it was doing something for all of us, and we went in and made a small adjustment. And it was the right move. Scott, he's been my friend for almost 10 years, and we've been here together doing this stuff for a very long time. I can't thank him enough for putting up with me. But he would have got me. If he didn't wreck, he would have had me. I wouldn't have won that race.
Right. That's some great insight right there. I know that you've thanked Fatal Motorsports, your teammates. Is there anybody else you want to thank for your winning performance here tonight?
My beautiful fiance for supporting me doing this every
Daily,
week.
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do this without her because there's nights where I'm like, I'm down. I don't feel like doing this. She's like, no. Get your butt up. Go in there, sit behind that wheel. You ain't gonna get no better sitting in the bed pouting because you're not in the mood. She motivates me, and I couldn't do this without her. I mean, she's my number one fan, my biggest supporter besides my team and my brothers at Fatal and at EPI. She is my number one fan, and I can't thank her enough for every week.
Heck yeah, well,
wow, that is awesome.
Yep, I agree with that. Well, congratulations on your race win and your fiance there. We thank you for coming out tonight and giving us some great content to talk about there, James. And, we hope to see you in the next one, and congratulations again.
I appreciate it, guys. And thanks to all what you guys do up in the booth. I really appreciate and enjoy it every week.
Absolutely. Thank you for the kind words. We love being up here too, James, and we love giving you guys all the angles. Congratulations again, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yes, sir.